Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to shoot a basketball with proper form. What we're going to do is based off an acronym called BEEF, and we'll go over what each of those letters mean throughout the video. To begin, we'll start with letter B. B stands for balance. This means that if we get hit by any other player while we're standing on the ground, we'll have a good base and we won't be moved by the impact. This base also gives us an advantage in shooting. Because we're going to be needing to use a lot of our legs, our strong base is going to give us more power and more lift to get the ball up in the air and as far as we need to get it to the basket. So it's imperative that we have a wide base when we take a shot. As you just saw me motion, E stands for eyes. We want to make sure our eyes are on the basket, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later. The other E stands for elbow. We want to have our elbow directly underneath the ball. The reason for this is we're going to be able to push that directly up and out in a straight trajectory, and you'll use your non-dominant hand as a guide. You'll leave it on the side, and as you shoot upward, you'll just maintain that hand on your side, and that'll help it move forward and straight towards the basket. Again, we want to make sure our eyes are on the hoop because that's where we're going to be shooting the ball. If we're not looking, we're just shooting wherever, and we're shooting blindly, and that's not what we want. When we shoot, again back to the elbow, we don't want to have a chicken wing as I'm showing you right now. That's going to make our shot extremely awkward and make it hard to be able to direct it in the way that we want our shot to go. As you can see, I've lifted up my arm and it's pointed directly at the hoop. You can't really see it, but you can see the backboard. It's right at that hoop. We want to make sure that we have that straight trajectory because then we'll know that we're going in the right direction and have more opportunity to make the basket. The last letter is F, and that stands for follow through. As you'll see when I take my shot and what I'm doing with my arm, we want to hold that follow through because that will show us where our ball is going. If we're pointing towards the basket, that's great. That means we have the right trajectory, and we're most likely, if we don't make it, we're going to hit the rim. As you can see, I made my shot, so put all those together, and congrats on making your first basketball shot with perfect form.